This is Trabr. We're creating the technology and the ecosystem for everything building. We're creating a market network which boasts a marketplace and a mobile-first, cloud-based suite of project control tools for builders, consumers, trades, suppliers, for everybody. All on a smartphone, all remote, all mobile, all for building. This is Trabr, and this is a building conversation. So good morning, Tony Huxley here from Trabr, and I'm really excited to be sitting with Don Doolan, who's a franchisee of First Class Accounts. G'day, Don.
G'day, Tony. How are you?
Good, mate. Yourself?
Good, thanks.
So just going back to you and your business here at First Class Accounts, and this is really just out of curiosity, but more than anything else, but understanding that focus of your business and that approach, why a franchise?
Okay, so I've come into this franchise. It's actually the fourth franchise I've owned.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So why a franchise? Not all franchising works for all industries, okay?
No doubt.
Okay, and I've had different ones. I've had a Michelle's Patisserie, I've had a Golden Chain Motel, I've had a Pack and Send franchise. They all have different attributes, but why a franchise with this? So you need to systemise your business, and I've known that since I was a computer programmer.
No question.
Because all I wrote was computer systems.
Well, systemising your business, I guess, is the heart of what you're describing here.
Correct.
Yeah.
So what the franchise does for me is they gave me all the systems.
Right.
To do basic level, not basic level, but to do bookkeeping and accounting and BAS, and they give me all the systems to build a business and make sure I'm compliant with all of that.
Yeah.
And it's this particular business is very legal. Very governed by the ATO. There's a lot of rules and regulations.
Yep, regulatory heavy. Yep.
And the two best things about First Class Accounts is the constant training and education around the government. For instance, if the government changes something, my franchisor tells me
you need to know straight away. Yep.
I don't have to be on Mr. Google all the time or Mrs. Google all the time finding out that information. So why a franchise with this business? It's because I have to do less research to keep up to date, and the ATO changes the rules every week. Just look at what we're going through at the moment.
So then I guess having that systemisation that you're now proselytising to clients is the way that you can get out there and be with the clients rather than sort of trying to build your own business and create the systems yourself. It was there to start with.
Yeah, so every business needs systems, and all I'm doing for the residential builders is creating systems for them.
Yeah.
That's all we do. And we help them operate them as well.
Okay, great. So let me move on to, I guess, the next obvious question from my mind is that everything today is so different to what it was weeks, months ago, let alone last year. How different is your role, your capacity with your clients today, say to this time last year?
Yeah. So there's obviously been a lot of...
If at all, but I mean, I'd imagine it's changed.
It's definitely changed. Look, our business evolves all the time anyway, and they're more supporting our business owners more and more. The more they outsource, the more support they need to know that everything's going right. So through COVID-19, obviously a lot of things have happened over the last 4 or 5 months. And what's happened with our business is we've grown stronger, and it's the relationships around what we do. And I jumped in and helped out with all the government incentives, and I was on the front foot with
around JobKeeper and those sort of things.
Yeah, or anything to do with the government.
Yep.
I was informing my guys, look, you're going to receive 1,000 things in the media. I'll summarise it and get it to you.
Yeah.
I'll give you the one. And everyone was doing it. HIA, the MBA,
indeed,
all the newspaper articles, the news. Everyone was doing it. But with my clients, they looked to me as that person within their business, the trusted business partner, to help them with steering them through this.
Cut through all the white noise, so to speak.
How do we get through this, Don?
Yeah.
And that's where I help the business owners. But we'd started trying to develop that years and years ago anyway. What COVID-19 did was it came true to light that we actually are that person in their business.
Yeah.
And we help them out in any way that they need, whenever they need it. I've always had a whatever, whenever mentality, and that's why I've been successful in business. Whatever you need, whenever you need it. And COVID-19 was one of those situations.
So in some respects, without making light of something that's been a bad thing, but it's given some clarity to the relationships you've had with your clients.
To tell you the truth, COVID-19 has probably been the best thing for my business.
Yeah.
It's helped me assess my own business, and it's helped me assess all of my clients' businesses. And all you can do is assess something and make it stronger going forward. We can't stop coronavirus. We can't stop it. What we have to do is learn to operate with it, not because of it.
Yep, no, fair point. Good point. So on that issue, COVID-19, from your perspective, what impacts have you seen or experienced in relation to your clients' businesses in the building industry in particular as a result of the pandemic?
So initially when it hit, my business and probably all my clients' businesses, especially we're talking about residential construction, people put projects on hold. It's like we did not know what was going to happen.
No,
the first 2 or 3 weeks was panic. And then when everybody realised, well, we're in a situation that's going to go for a while, it's not going to end tomorrow.
Yeah.
There's no point putting stuff on hold for a week. Then projects started restarting sort of 4 or 5 weeks into that process. So what we experience now is the majority of our clients, and maybe it might be the client mix I've got, and we're not trades-based, we're builder-based business.
But you do have a lot of trade clients.
We do have a lot of trades clients that the call-out kind of trades, having people in their houses has been a bit of an impact.
A challenge, I can understand.
But that's kind of almost got back to normal now, that if we do the right things with coronavirus and we take the right steps for someone coming into our houses, those guys have kicked off again as well.
Oh, okay.
In the residential building space, there hasn't been a big impact. Will there be a hangover in 6 to 12 months? Well, we're not quite sure of that. Are people going to stop starting projects? Everyone restarted their projects, no problems from what I saw. And the government's trying with that $25,000 stimulus to encourage people to keep doing their projects. I believe the residential building industry at the moment is the barometer of the economy.
Yeah.
And it really is the barometer of the economy at the moment. They kept the building industry going, and the government said all along, and I totally believe it, if the building industry keeps going, the economy will slow, but it won't stop.
Indeed.
And I believe that's where we're at. I can see a change in the bigger construction space, bigger projects, more probably commercial construction.
Infrastructure and that sort of stuff.
Instead of residential. But I'm only kind of an expert in residential. I believe that there may be a hiccup, but I don't believe there's going to be any big dramas coming in the future.
Look, it's been really interesting talking to you, Don Doolan. Thanks very much for your time.
Thanks, Tony. Have a great day.
Good on you.
See ya.